Well, we continue to wrap things up here at the Big Sky Kickoff, and some would say we saved the best for last. Coach Aaron Best here from Eastern Washington. Coach, always great to have you here. Just football's back, and we're just great to have you here as one of the longest tenured coaches here in Eastern Washington. Always a very exciting program, so thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Football's almost back, but it's not back yet. Give us about a week and a half.
Hold on to summer a little bit, right?
A little bit, what we have left.
Love it. Coach, obviously the weekend here has been a lot of fun here at the Big Sky Kickoff. You guys right down the road. Just your thoughts on kind of the event and as you guys tidy up the last few things before you get fall camp rolling.
Well, I think the event just gets better and better. Again, every year we have some things to look forward to that we know are going to happen, some added things to happen. I love meeting the players. That's the best thing probably is seeing coaches and talking non-ball because you only see them at the 50-yard line, at games, and it's all serious all the time right before you tee it up against one of your friends. And so to be able to have some moments, non-football moments, to meet some of the players that you only see in a helmet, I think are important to this because we're one Big Sky family at the end of the day that we all want the same things, but having some of these moments is good to get to know them before you lace it up.
Coach, new offensive coordinator, new quarterback under center, only 3 returning defensive starters. What's the biggest thing you're still trying to learn about this team as we head into camp?
The names. Someone asked me about, offensively, the offensive line. Are you excited? I go, I don't know half of the offensive linemen name. We graduated 5 seniors up front. We've got a lot of guys that are inexperienced. We have a fair amount of guys that have experience. They just don't have starting experience. We're going to have to lean on that defense a little bit. Guys like Dejon, we're going to lean on Tylen Jackson. I know he's young, but he can't be young enough. You got to play like a veteran, even though you've only started 1 year. We've got to lean on that defense a little bit. First-year offensive coordinator. We've had a few coordinators, and we're going to keep and maintain the same tradition and standard on offense. It might be just a little bit different. Last year we ran the ball a little bit more than we probably anticipated. Probably threw the ball more to Efton Chisholm than we probably anticipated as well. But we've got to stretch the field a little bit offensively, lean on the defense, and we've got to be very, very opportunistic in special teams. We've made great strides, but some of the guys we don't know how they're going to perform because they've never done it on Saturday. So TBD, but I'm excited about the opportunity because there's a ton of people that are looking for game reps, and they're going to get them this fall.
A lot of good stuff on your guys' schedule this year, and obviously it's going to open up with that big game at Incarnate Word. You're going to be at Boise, at Northern Iowa. A lot of road games, obviously, and then a lot of ats. Some red turf there as well, though. A lot of big games, too, in the Big Sky Conference as well. Just kind of your thoughts as you look at this. I mean, there's going to be a lot of tests to kind of see what these guys are made of, too.
Yeah, we get a sneak preview a little bit for the conference, because they laid the conference schedule out a few years back, so you kind of have an idea. The non-conference is so fluid, and trying to get, as most coaches will probably attest to, home games on the West Coast are really tough for non-conference. But, facing a top 10 team in Incarnate Word in San Antonio, then going to Boise on a Friday night, and then going on the road again to Cedar Falls, Iowa, it's not easy. Never been easy. It's kind of rinse and repeat, and it's been that way at Chief for a long time where, we're going to go on the road most of the time in the non-conference. We're going to play very, very good programs, and we're going to test ourselves before we get in, obviously, to the gauntlet of the Big Sky Conference, because the conference is only getting better year in, year out. So it's never going to be an easy schedule. We play who we play, and we need to play better against the teams that are on our schedule. But it'll be a tough test, no doubt.
Coach, you were talking earlier about your new roster and the offensive line and having to lean on the defense, but you have experience in building an offensive line. You've coached 27 All-Americans in that position group during your tenure at Eastern Washington. What does it take to turn a raw, inexperienced group into a unit that can carry an offense?
I've stood on this for a long time. I'm fortunate, I guess, in a lot of ways, to coach a position. It is an oven position. It's not a microwave position. It's not a plug and play, usually from high school to college up front. It takes belief. It takes a little bit of results, to show guys. We have had All-Americans. We had the Michael Ruse of the world came in at 215 pounds and left at 315 pounds. It can be done. And he's only played 1 year high school football and was a receiver. So having some of those things in your back pocket helps, but those guys in the recruiting process aren't usually going to ask you, am I going to redshirt? The answer is yes before they ask the question. 2 guys in my tenure have not redshirted up front. and that's over my O-line days and head coaching days. So it's a position that physically you're not ready to attack yet because everybody's bigger than you, and mentally you're just not there yet coming from high school. So it's a little bit of a belief. It's a blend. Talent obviously helps. Size usually helps. And a little bit of honoriness helps too. But it is one of the positions that is an oven position. You put it in at 325. Leave it there for about 2 years, and then don't speed it up. Don't put it 375 for a year because it's not going to taste as good when it's done. So I really firmly believe that, having been around that position for so long.
Absolutely, love it, Coach. Well, as always, thanks so much for your time. Good luck this season. Can't wait to see what you guys do.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Coming up, Dejon Wells and Jared Taylor join us here on the Big Sky Kickoff from Eastern Washington.